All right. Well, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Carly, Lauren's little sister, the maid of honor. I just wanted to start off by thanking all of you for coming out and supporting the love of Lauren and Tanner. You know, it means so much to them. I'm not the best public speaker, so I thought the best way to express my words to Lauren and Tanner would be by reading them, so please bear with me. When I first started to prepare what I wanted to say for my sister's maid of honor speech, I remember thinking to myself, I can't believe my sister is getting married in a half an hour. When Lauren asked me to be her maid of honor, I was excited for so many reasons. I was excited to share this memorable day with two of the most important people in my life, to be a part of all the special moments that would take place on this day. But most of all, I was excited to share this day with you, Lauren. The girl I always wanted to be and the woman I look up to this day. Okay. I was blessed to be able to come into this world with a best friend already waiting for me. I've always trusted you to have my back in your opinion on outfits or hairstyles. I even let you cut my hair and became convinced that you turned me into a beautiful little princess. But let's be honest, a hat couldn't even hide that disaster. I have had the privilege of watching you grow into the beautiful woman you are. You are courageous, strong-willed, intelligent, and most of all, loving. You've shown me right from wrong and how to love and care for a person without having to try. Lauren, I know for certain that I would not be the woman I am today without your guidance throughout my life, and I couldn't be more grateful to have shared this day with you. Okay. Tanner, since you now know, Lauren and I have a crazy obsession with cats. The day you made the biggest impression on me was when you brought Lucille home to her. Although Lucy decided the family next door was a better fit, it's still the thought that counts, right? After that day, there's no doubt in my mind you are going to fit into this family perfectly. I knew Tanner was someone special when Lauren called to tell me the quarterback of the BSU football team called dibs on her in the locker room. I remember thinking to myself, Lauren must really like him considering he's only second string. Oh, okay. Tanner. I have come to know you as someone who not only makes Lauren smile, but glow. I couldn't have imagined a more perfect man for Lauren to spend the rest of her life with. You're smart, handsome, and you somehow always manage to enjoy our family's strange sense of humor. I can't begin to express how happy I am to officially welcome you to the family. If I could give the two of you a piece of advice to take away from this, it would have to be to continue to love each other wholeheartedly. Never stop doing the little things for one another, and to always go to sleep on a good note, because the two of you can overcome anything. There truly is no better day than when you marry your best friend. Although Tanner, remember, she was my best friend first. Congratulations to Lauren and Tanner. I love you guys.
Love you, Carly.
Great job, Carly. At this time, for final toast, I'd like to welcome our best man, Mr. Jeremy Moore.
As you can see, I don't have anything written down, and after those two speeches, I immediately regret not writing something down. More than you guys will ever know. For those of you who don't know, Tanner and I met, I think in 2001. We were just leaving from middle school, getting ready to start high school together. And we played football together, and he was the quarterback, and I was one of the wide receivers. And there's a lot of situations in football that justify that A pass is made to a specific receiver based on coverage, based on alignment, based on all kinds of things. With Tanner as the quarterback, it didn't matter what the alignment was. It didn't matter what the coverage was. If it was a pass play, he was going to throw it to me. To the point where the coaches would take him off the field and say, listen, don't throw it to him anymore. He's not open. And I appreciate that. I get asked sometimes to describe Tanner to somebody. And I start off by saying he's probably a lot like me. But he's a little bit taller, a little bit better looking, not quite so hefty. And he's got a lot more money than I do, so I find myself just being pissed off every time I gotta explain him to somebody. I don't know when this was, maybe a year ago, 6 months to a year ago. Tanner and Lauren were having a conversation, and I have no idea how this conversation started. But it finished with Lauren asking Tanner who her best friend was. Everybody knows what that answer should have been, considering they were engaged to be married very soon. And his answer was Jeremy. And that was the wrong answer. And Lauren let him know that that was the wrong answer. And if there's one thing that I like about Lauren, it's that she'll go ahead and tell you what her opinion is. You probably won't have to ask. Somebody over here was asking me if I was nervous. And I don't get nervous until somebody asks me if I'm nervous, and then I do get nervous. But after Mr. Schlager's speech, I didn't really have anything to be nervous about. The bar was set so high, there's nothing that I could have said to outdo that. I'm not nervous because it's really easy to tell some people that you truly love how much you love them. It's a very easy thing to do. And so, in closing, I just want you two to know that I love you both. I love spending time with you guys because you make being around you fun. And I don't have any marriage advice for you, but Carly said it best. The only thing that you guys have to do is love each other. And you're a shining example to everybody in this room of what true love will do for you and for each other. So going forward, continue to love each other more than anything else in the world. And the most important people in your life, which are all sitting in this room, will love and support you if you guys love each other. So, with that being said, I want to raise a toast to Tanner and Lauren. I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to be the best man in this wedding, and I love you both. To Tanner and Lauren.
Cheers. Let's give a big round of applause, please. Great toast.